everybody. Nico here. Hope you're having a wonderful end to your January 2022. I know I am. The weekly tarot forecasts for this week, the week starting the 31st, are available to everybody. And I was just, wrapping up doing some recordings for them, and I started to get this guidance that these do need to be out there for everybody. Normally, they are only available to YouTube member supporters and Patreon supporters, but I do follow my guides, I follow my guidance, and so that is what we are doing for this week. We are at the beginning of a very big era and narrative shift, especially with, Venus going direct and then Mercury going direct later on this week, and so I hope this really helps you out. If you would like continued access to these weeklies, you can sign up to either become a YouTube member supporter or a Patreon supporter. If you are interested in just horoscopes only, then the YouTube membership supporter option is for you. And if you are interested in access to things like early releases and weekly lives, as well as discounts on top of the weekly tarot readings, then Patreon is an option for you, and you can always see down below for more details. So I hope you enjoy these weeklies, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it, and of course engagement helps this channel out a lot. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your week starting January 31st, 2022. Just a quick reminder for all of you out there, if you're watching your rising sign forecast, you're getting additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign, that's giving you the less prominent, albeit still significant, side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the week. And if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. This week, your big spiritual theme and focus is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So this is going to be a week of a lot of release and a lot of relief for you Leo people, especially when it comes to being set free from things that have attached to you or piled on to you or contained or limited you. Because with the Four of Pentacles reversed, this is where a lot of your freedom of movement and your ability to accept new blessings, new abundance, and new opportunities with both hands is going to be made possible by taking a lot of situations out of your life that have clung to you or attached to you or bound you up in some way. With the Four of Pentacles reversed, what we see here is a chance for you to finally move forward with a lot of different plans that have been maybe forced to wait because we could not find enough room, time, space, or resources for them. This is also going to be a time where you are noticing a lot of information and a lot of opportunities that have either been kept from you, as in kept at a distance, or kept from you, as in you being kept in one space, are now also available for you to attain. So be ready to make the jumps and be ready to make the leaps when they present themselves. When it comes to your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs, as it relates to maybe the family or home life, we do have the Two of Cups reversed. And this is a week where a lot of you Leo people are going to need to have an important sit down with yourself or whoever is relevant in the situation about some kind of enmeshment that is working against itself. Something that is actually, again, maybe still attached that needs to get excoriated, by that Four of Pentacles reversed energy. The Two of Cups reversed is indicating that there is an enmeshment that is actually holding you back that will become evident this week. Now, this is something we can take care of this week. This could be getting controlled, possibly by a client, or a colleague or a peer, right? Controlling from, equal rank, or maybe even somebody trying to control from the bottom. Or it could be a situation where an obligation or a contract or some kind of agreement is essentially causing you to have limited options when it comes to your own professional growth or your own financial growth. With the Two of Cups reversed, we are clearing, purging, and eliminating such this week, but we have to have the gumption to face it, to call it out, and correct the situation. However, it must be corrected. However, I will tell you right now, with that Four of Pentacles reversed, whoever's responsible, be they family member, be they peer, be they colleague, be they, a member of your field, be they a client, they're done. They're done. You get no more second chances for them. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, you do have the Judgment card upright. And with the Judgment card upright, I am seeing a friend or a relative really kind of helping to bring something forward that has been stalled, something that has actually been procrastinated, long delayed, that you have been counting on being able to see through or have seen through in order to actually secure a big break in your life, whether this is a big break in your social life, your professional life, something for your family, your living situation, or maybe your career. With this ally or maybe this group or this family member putting this forward, there is an opportunity for a major graduation, a major promotion, and a major jump in status and stature available for you here. But it is going to require us to be able to respond in such a way where we have to maybe abandon something that is, for all intents and purposes, done without having a complete resolution right then and there. The Judgment card upright, it's kind of like, look, you're getting called in. It's almost like getting called in for an audition. You're going to have to be able to meet this opportunity now. There's no delaying it. There's no putting it off. There's no negotiating with other things. It's serving you. It's a big break. It's a big opportunity. Let's at least get the groundwork in now. And if we have to take our time with it later, sure, but let's get it confirmed at least. When it comes to your challenge this week, you do have the 8 of Wands upright. And with the 8 of Wands upright, your biggest challenge is handling these things quickly, right? Handling and keeping up with the pace that is being set for this week, which is very, very fast. We don't want to drag things out because with the 8 of Wands upright, the faster we get new things settled, understood, and underway, the faster we get to the point where they can take care of themselves and they will be able to self-manage, and then we can deal with all of the rest. Because the 8 of Wands is basically saying you're going to have to think on your feet this week. You're going to have to be able to respond quickly this week. This is not a time where we want to dilly-dally. It's a very freeing opportunity, but with the 8 of Wands, the pace that's set is going to be very demanding on you. But I think it's also going to be very rewarding. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, we do have the 2 of Swords upright. And for you Leo people, when it comes to romance relationships, a relationship is hitting a very important crossroads or a very important choice point. But I think that this is actually something that's very positive, but we're going to have to sit and deliberate because we're making a very serious decision in the very near future. With the 2 of Swords, ultimately you and a partner or you and a spouse are going to be in a space where we are finally getting a chance to commit to sort of a new mainstay in this relationship. Now, whether this is sort of a new arrangement, something we're introducing to the relationship itself, something about the household, something about our routine, our social life, maybe even a new direction, a new trajectory, a new outcome, a new end game for the relationship, this is going to be a big discussion of this week. The 2 of Swords is indicating that we're going to have more than one option, and you and your partner are definitely on the same side about this, but we are going to want to make sure we don't rush the decision-making of this. Even though we have that 8 of Wands saying, go quickly, this is going to be a week where we have to at least commit to committing soon, because whatever you guys are going to be putting money down on, putting time down on, it's going to be something that's going to be with you both for a very long time. For those of you who are currently single or available to new people, the 2 of Swords upright says, well, you're going to end up in a situation where you're more than likely going to have your hands full. Could make a joke about that, but I'm not going to. And you are probably going to end up in a situation where you get to weigh the pros and cons, feel a couple of people out. There's going to be a lot of opportunities here for you to play the field. And I highly encourage that you do. Whether you're single or whether you are in a committed relationship, the message remains the same. Evaluate a lot of options that are coming through. Do not make any hasty decisions in this regard, because you and everybody involved in these situations are going to be committing to this decision very soon as we go into February. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.